Oh shit, they got the beam on me. Playing defense, tryna draw up a scheme for me. What you mean I ain't the one? Every time I ran around, they had the whole fucking team on me.
Shorty know I got it, I just act broke. They was hating till I dropped it, gotta act woke. Money well invested, they never see the racks poking. Listen close.
What a tough little Darren Waller edit. You know, I'm always happy to see a little bit of Darren Waller. Fun guy, you know, Kelsey Plum whole divorce thing happened. Why the fuck would I bring that up in the first 10 seconds? I don't know what I'm talking about. But I was just saying things. Darren Waller has come back and he is on the Miami Dolphins. He come out of retirement after missing the 2024 season and is now he's now just doing his thing again. He's doing what he came here to do. And I say, don't. Go home. You went out on a good note. You gave up on $45 million. That's how much was offered to him for a contract, and he said no. He said no to that contract, and he instead retired. Which, I mean, like he said in his own video, it is a blessed thing to be able to say no to that type of money, to know you already have enough. You know, that's got to be an amazing feeling in life, right? The only thing is, Darren Waller, you're not going to produce like you once did. And I'm not using this based off of, you know, the last year, this, that. It's been shown. I'm not using this like saying that because you haven't played this last year, that you're done. It's already been shown time. 2019, 2020. Those might have been the craziest years. If I can recall, you had 1,100 yards and 9 touchdowns, one of them. Apologies. But you had that. You had that. And that's insane. That's great to have. What happened the next year? I think you dropped 50% in production already. Did it for 2 years, and then you went to New York and did basically nothing. Maybe a max of 3 touchdowns in any of the years. I don't even know. I won't even pull up the stats to get into that. I just know that that's what happened. And you coming off a year of not playing, and I don't know what your reason could possibly be coming back. You just missed the sport or anything, but I don't get it, Darren Waller. I don't. Like, you were a stud. You know what? For you, I will pull up the stats. I will. Why not? Right? Let's see. Darren Waller stats. Already labeled as Miami. After spending 2 years in Baltimore, missing a year, and then going to Las Vegas, you did nothing in those first 3 years. You had 2 touchdowns, and that was about it. If I say combined yards, it's under 200. So I'm not going to worry about that, because I'll say you didn't even start. But 2019, that was the breakout year. 1,100. God. 3 touchdowns. A nice year. You followed it up in 2020 with about the same 1,100 yards, near 1,200, with 9 touchdowns. A great season, which then you spent 2 more years not even breaking 1,000 if I combine them. 5 touchdowns combined. Like I said, the three peak. And then in New York, you had 500 yards and 1 touchdown. Yeah. Alrighty, bud. You did that in your last years. You have been regressing. In touchdowns, you've been regressing. In yards, you've been regressing. And it's an obvious thing considering you've been in the league for damn near, if we count the gap happening right here, you've been in the league for 10 years. I mean, you're 33. You're 32, 33. This is a completely natural thing. Coming back isn't going to change anything, especially on Miami. They got rid of Jonnu Smith, a young, good guy, for you, which I feel like they could just get you for a lot cheaper, which isn't in your benefit. You had that $45 million offer. It's not in your benefit to do this, but Darren Waller decided to come back, and, you know, happy for him, but I believe he might need to stick to music. Because 2 songs he has, that one, they put the whole team on him, and it's a sweet. That boy had a, it's a sweet. That boy had a, we playing for keeps. Yeah, he was hot. He was on his shit. I don't know why. I just found out I was casually listening to those songs, but I will say you might have had to stick to music because I don't think you're going to be dropping more than 500 yards and 3 touchdowns this next year. But hey, let's hope you don't have to end up with Quinn Ewers throwing you the ball and Tua dies in the first few weeks, whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. Like I said, 1,000, I'll dye my whole head, whatever you want. It could be a fucking pumpkin with some jack-o'-lantern shit on it. It could be anything. I will do it if I hit 1,000 before the end of the year. Love you guys. Hope you guys enjoy. Peace.